Part 2. The Lessons. 10,000-foot overview. While there are a lot of ways to approach email marketing, I will be talking from the newbie perspective. Even if you are an experienced email marketer, you will be able to pick up a lot of nuggets from the following chapters and directly plug them in your current business. But if you're new to this, pay close attention because we will explore the possibilities of email marketing with a strategic step-by-step approach. My approach will be to not confuse you with 1,000 technicalities. You can implement so many customized RTOs to your funnels if you're good at programming / designing or know someone who is. My goal is to be beginner-friendly and exploit the arsenal of awesome web-based tools that are at your disposal. To automate 95% of the process so you can focus more on scaling and improving your business. My second goal will be exposing you to the simple concepts that can help you set up a long-term, profitable email marketing business. A lot of people are making 6 and 7 figures just using the power of email marketing, and I hope you join that club really soon. However, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme and should not be treated as such. The covenants of email marketing are sound and sacred. I want you to treat this business like you would any other. It requires blood, sweat, and tears. It requires you to be patient and keep hustling, as any other business would. Tease is not a push-button solution to making millions. I say this because I don't believe such solutions exist, and, even if they do, they are not long-term ones. If you're interested in quitting your day job and becoming facially free, email marketing will pave the way for you. But you need to work for it. You need to push a lot of buttons, chase down a lot of people, stay up late at night typing away at that keyboard, and be religious about emailing your list regularly. Being consistent with emailing your list is one of the core factors that will determine your success right from the beginning. I know a lot of people feel discouraged when they have small email lists and don't email regularly because they know they will not get a considerable number of clicks. That's a perfectly fine mindset if you want to fail. But if you want to succeed, you need to create a habit of emailing your list at least 5 times a week. Write an email every day, right from the beginning. I'm a big fan of the step-by-step approach. I have taught more than 25,000 people. And my students have seen the best results when they approach a strategy step by step. And that's exactly how I plan to teach you. I will lay down the foundation, throw the bricks in place, solidify them with cement, and cover it up with a roof. I will give you all the information you will need to start running. You need to implement what I teach. It's the only thing I ask you to do. Implement. Execute. Hustle. Don't just read for the sake of reading. Tease is not a story book. Tease is real life. I'm handing you a complete blueprint that can put rockets to your income and give you a stable long-term business. So it's completely fair for me to ask you to implement. I call this the email instruments strategy. Email instruments is a long-term business. It does not mean you have to work 20 hours a day for FVE years to get results out of this business. But what I'm trying to tell you is, if you put in the hard work in the initial days, the amount of work you'll need to do in the future to sustain this business will be quite less and the revenue will increase over time. We will be setting up long-term funnels. A long-term funnel is something that gives you consistent revenue over a long period of time. Let's compare that with the service industry. Let's just say you charge $20 an hour freelancing and working for clients doing programming or designing or handling customer support or whatever expertise you have. Even if you charge $20 an hour, the amount of money you make at the end of the day will be based upon the number of hours you put in that very day. If you stop working the next day, you will stop making money. I'm a big fan of automation. An email instruments business can never be 100% automated, because even if you have the funnel set right that add new subscribers to your list on autopilot, you still have to be religious about emailing your list regularly. But it's much better than having to slave away for hours working to build someone else's dream while your dream languishes in the shadows. If you follow everything to a T, you'll notice how easy it is to automate most of the elements of your funnels. I'll teach you how to convert your passions into a business. I love writing, and in my FRST launch for Optin Instruments, I wrote a nice report that everybody liked and I just published my FRST novel. Tease is my second published book and, if you look closely, you'll observe how I tied this in with my email marketing business. Almost certainly, you opted into my email list to receive this book. If you haven't already, I hope you do because there's a lot you can learn from my experience. I don't shy away from sharing every part of my business with my list. Back to the point, I'm writing to help take my business to the next level. If you're passionate about golf, I'll teach you how to convert that to an email instruments business. Music will do. Painting, of course. Cars, for sure. You get the point. If you have a passion and there's a market for it, then you can create a long-term email instruments business out of it. That's exactly why I love this model. When you are working on your passions, it feels as though you're not working at all. It becomes a part of you and you actually enjoy putting in those long hours. The hustle seems so much sweeter at the end of the day, because you will be able to impact the lives of so many like-minded people with your emails. We also will learn how to create an ever-growing email list. While I cannot guarantee what your growth curve will look like, I can almost certainly say it will have an upward curve. The beauty of this model is your list grows with you. The more you grow, the more influential you become, and that's how even more people subscribe to your list. It works like magic. All you need is dedication and discipline. The rest will take care of itself. How to build a relationship with your email list. Relationships are key when it comes to anything related to business. Let's just say you're married. It's important to have a nice, healthy relationship with your wife. If you have kids, it's important to have a distinct relationship with your kids so they respect you, adore you, and listen to you. Relationships are important everywhere, and it's the same with your email list. Don't just treat your email list like a number. A lot of people say, okay, I've got 30,000 people in my email list. That's just a number. You don't need to focus on the number as much as you need to focus on how you're treating those people. These are real people who are getting your emails. If you want to be seen as an authority in a niche, you have to interact with your list regularly and with your own voice. You want to leave a legacy. Be good to your list, and those people will remember you for it. They will spread the word and become your evangelists. That's the dream, and you are only moments from getting that realized. Let's dive in and see the steps involved in setting up an effective email instruments business. Email instruments funnel. You drive traffic to an Optin page. Once a person enters their email address on the opt-in page, they are taken to a pop. If they don't opt in, and try to go back or try to close the browser, present them an exit Optin page. In the back, every email address entered in your opt-in page is stored in an email list database. You can send emails to that database in the form of autoresponders and newsletters. On your pop as well as in your emails, you will be promoting either your own products or affiliate offers in your niche. Once you understand each aspect of the funnel, then the flow won't seem confusing. In fact, learn to embrace it right now. This is where the fun begins. The funnel has 7 parts. Traffic: it's the lifeblood of any online business. You need people to enter your funnel. Opt-in page: this is where most of the action will happen. This is where a portion of your traffic will become a part of your email list. Pop: 95% of marketers don't use this correctly and lose out on a lot of money. You won't have to. It's also called the post opt-in page. Exit opt-in page takes less than half an hour to integrate, but increases your overall conversion rate by up to 30%. Email list database: this is where all your subscribers will be stored. Some amazing systems out there let you manage your email database inexpensively. Autoresponders and newsletters: these are 2 types of emails that will go out to your subscribers. Affiliate offers: if you have your own product, well and good. If not, promote other people's products and make money as an affiliate. Overwhelming? Fret not, my friend. For, if you keep reading this book for another hour, you will have a much deeper understanding of the entire funnel. Selecting a niche. The first step of the process is having an honest reflection. What's the one thing that makes you tick? And even if you spend hours studying, analyzing, and working on that one thing, you will never get tired of it. In other words, what's your passion? Not all your passions will be profitable, and you shouldn't start putting in all the hard work in a niche that has little to no chance of yielding a profit. If you have no ideas yet, don't worry, because I'll be handing over a list of some proven hot niches which you can jump into right away. But let's focus on the niche selection process first. Fortunately, there's a checklist you can follow that will determine whether a niche is profitable or not. Does your niche have a lot of products that are selling well? Does your niche have a lot of buyers? Will you be able to market to this niche effectively? Are you interested in the niche? You need to find the answers to these 4 questions. The easiest way to start is by making a list of all the things you are passionate about. Don't think. Just write them down. How often do you have an awesome idea or a thought and you think about it for a while and then get lost in the daily grind? Do you think you remember that awesome idea you had a couple of years ago? In most certainty, you don't. Why? Because you didn't write it down. It's extremely important to write stuff down. And I don't use a cool web application to take notes. I have my handy pen and paper, the oldest tools in the business. So write down the list of things you're interested in. Once you have that list ready, then it will be time to start the niche research process. Does your niche have a lot of products that are selling well? To answer this question, you can go to these 3 places: clickbank.com, offervault.com, magazines.com. Let's talk about ClickBank first, because if you're interested in selling digital products online, ClickBank has the largest collection of digital products in several niches. Step 1. Head over to the ClickBank marketplace. Step 2. To get niche ideas, have a look at all of ClickBank's categories of products. They have subcategorized niches into sub-niches as well. It's a great way to understand what niches are out there. Step 3. Select a category and then look at the top-selling products. With each product listing, you will see a gravity number. The higher the gravity, the better. Gravity is determined by the number of affiliates who have sold that particular product recently. So, this number answers 2 of your questions. If the gravity is high, it means the product is marketable and buyers are out there. Step 4. If you see 3 or more products in a category with a gravity of more than 30, then it's a hot niche. Because that means there are multiple products in that niche that are selling well. So, if you were to launch a product in that niche, you know you would be able to take a slice of the market share. OfferVault is basically a marketplace for CPA offers. CPA offers pay out affiliates per lead. It's the short form of cost per action or cost per acquisition. OfferVault has a huge directory of CPA offers in multiple networks in a lot of niches. It's a great place to get ideas for niches and products that you potentially can promote as an affiliate. Tell only catch before jumping into a niche is you need to apply to a CPA network first. Once you get in a network, then you get options to promote multiple offers in their network. Magazines.com is yet another place to get brilliant niche ideas. Simply head over to their bestsellers section and you'll see a list of magazines that sell well. Some of these will be the common ones, but you'll find some magazines in unorthodox niches as well. Hot and proven niches. Since I've been doing this a long time, I have a handy-dandy list of niches that I know, for a fact, are profitable. And since you've made it this far into the book, it's time I gave you that list right now. Internet marketing always will be one of the most important industries, because it's extremely profitable. There are a lot of products, a lot of marketplaces, a lot of buyers, and it's really easy to get your foot in the door in this niche. Personal development, it's also called PD in the inner circles. It deals with meditation, motivation, affirmations, law of attraction, and how to be successful, among other things. You can create your own products or software in this niche or promote others' products as an affiliate because there are hundreds of high-converting offers. It's got a lot of buyers. Everybody wants to be motivated, know about how to attract wealth and prosperity and happiness in their lives. Weight loss, everybody wants to have a nice figure or a nice body and look good. And there are so many people who are overweight and want to lose that excess fat. Again, a ton of products to promote as an affiliate. You can create your own weight loss guide and sell it. Recipes and cooking teas niche has a lot of different sub-niches. For example, the paleo diet and the lemonade diet. Teas is a winning combination because everybody eats food and a lot of people want to know about the latest dieting system out there. Property, everybody wants a property of their own. There are a lot of different guides, videos, memberships, forums and a lot of different things on real estate where people are willing to spend money. Electronics, even though this has a lot of physical products, you can be an affiliate. For example, you are an expert in iPads and you know the insider tips and tricks on iPads. So you can probably get inside the iPad niche. Because there are so many buyers, so many products, there's just so many different kind of things related to iPads. Investing and trading teas is more about Forex and personal face. Forex is basically foreign exchange and personal face deals with binary options and day trading. You can create products on how to trade. So if you're interested in this niche, you definitely can try it out because a lot of people want to learn how to invest. A lot of people want to learn how to get inside the share market. Pets, you've got dogs, cats, hamsters, spiders. Each type of pet becomes a niche and each pet has multiple sub-niches. For example, dogs have hot sub-niches such as dog training, dog maintenance, dog grooming, dog food, and the list goes on. Apart from these, check out some other niches that are proven to be profitable. Relationship advice, education, jobs, acne, Reiki, panic attacks, divorce and dating, quit smoking, yoga. The reason I'm giving you all these niches on a silver platter is to help you see the possibilities out there. Each of the niches I've mentioned above can become $1 million business for you. The power is in your hands. So choose a niche you are interested in and go for it. Autoresponder Account. An autoresponder account is the first thing you'll need to set up your email marketing business. With the advancements in marketing technology, we now have access to an inordinate amount of automation with list building. Leading from the front are autoresponder companies that let you store email addresses in databases, let you email them based on several customized parameters, let you split test and track clicks, let you segment and scrub your list for effective results, and provide an easy click-click interface for managing everything. You can sign up for several companies. Most offer a free trial, including, but not limited to, GetResponse, Aweber, MailChimp, and SendLane. SendLane is the latest offering created by my close friend Jimmy Kim. He has shared his story, which you can read in part 3 of this book. All of these companies primarily fulfill the basic function of storing email addresses for your lists and providing a slick web-based interface for emailing your lists. You pay a monthly fee to these companies based on the SaaS model and get to use their technology. If you don't have an autoresponder account, I highly recommend you get one. There are software programs out there you can install on your server for a nominal one-time payment. I have tried them and don't recommend them if you're starting out. Email deliverability is a major factor in our business. Reputable companies I've mentioned above have a bunch of tried and tested IPs in their arsenal and have more than 99% email deliverability. That's where the own server autoresponder account fails. Unless you have the technology in place to host multiple IP addresses whitelisted by email providers, your deliverability will suffer. That, in turn, will be a lost cause for your email marketing business. Without getting all technical, simply sign up with one of the companies I mentioned above. They are all reasonably priced. Free giveaway. It's time to start building your email instrument, and the first step is creating your free giveaway. In an opt-in page, you need to entice people to give their email address. Why would a person give you their email address? You need to give them something in return. Think of it like a barter system. You give them something for free in exchange for their email address. It needs to be something that they would value. Something that they would want to have. It's always beneficial to have a nice, valuable giveaway because, in the end, if a person gives you their email address and is happy with the giveaway, then they'll be a loyal subscriber. It's important to give them something awesome right from the get-go because this is your entry point. Relevance is very important because, let's say you're in the golf niche, and the back-end product you have is related to improving your golf swing. A free giveaway ideally should be something like a free report on 10 ways to improve your golf swing in a week. It also should be personalized. If your giveaway doesn't have a personality of its own, let's say you just copied and pasted somebody else's work, or you just take some articles from somewhere and compile them into a report and then give it to your subscribers, that's not ideal at all. T's will be the first time your subscriber is interacting with you, and they get to know you. Get inside their minds and tell them you are somebody they should follow, respect and listen to. The point of the entire email instruments process is building a funnel. It can be an affiliate funnel. It also could be your funnel, if you have your own products. The important part here is the giveaway should build up your funnel. For example, I had an opt-in page where I was giving away a free report on how I made $1,409 and generated some 600 subscribers in 3 days. Once a person opted in, they were taken to a blog where they could download the free report. The free report also pre-sold the affiliate offer I was promoting. Inside the free report and inside that blog, we had banners for the affiliate offer I was promoting. Once a person actually read through the entire report, they were enticed to click my affiliate link. You must be thinking it'll be difficult to set up a free giveaway. Not really, because there are multiple ways to create a free giveaway of your own. You can actually create a giveaway in mere minutes. There are different types of giveaways. Free report, PDF. A free report is basically a PDF FLE, or it could also be a nice big article on your blog. Tease is the easiest to set up because you can free up your word processor and write down a couple thousand words about something interesting in your niche. Free video. With the advancements in technologies and webcams, it has become really easy to shoot videos. If you're one of those people who is shy in front of the camera and don't want to show your face, you can actually record your screen as well using software such as ScreenFlow or Camtasia. The best part is, the video doesn't even need to be yours. On your opt-in page, you could say, free video reveals 10 ways to improve your golf swing. Once the person opts in, you can take them through your affiliate link to a golf product sales video. Free infographic. Infographics are sophisticated images that contain a lot of stats and graphs, and a lot of interesting and cool data about a topic. Comics are also quite catchy and they convey information in a creative way. They can be consumed quite easily, and people actually appreciate you giving them not just words on paper, but actually something they can see and visualize. You can pull it off if you're good with graphic designing or know someone who is. Free audio /podcast. I remember on one of my email instruments, I was giving away a free audio series on meditation. I had these meditation sound clips, so I just uploaded them to SoundCloud.com and then embedded them in my blog. I actually received quite a lot of comments from people thanking me for those meditation audios. You can outsource the creation of your giveaway on sites such as Elace.com or Freelancer.com. The easiest way to create a free report is going to iWriter.com because they have people who have written articles for years. If somebody has good reviews, then hire them and they'll write an article for you for a fixed fee. It's quite inexpensive and you own the copyright to the content. Let's say you're creating a 3,000-word report. You could hire 3 writers to write down different sections of the report and then combine all of them. Now, you can get creative with the giveaway creation process in a lot of ways, but the fastest way to get started is using PLR content. PLR means private label rights. There are places where you can get cool private label rights products. You simply take a product, modify it to your liking, add your name, and voila! You have a free giveaway. My favorite website for sourcing PLR products is plrassassin.com because they have a huge collection, I think more than 8,000 PLR products in all sorts of niches. You can get some good giveaway ideas for creating reports just by looking at the free products listed on PLR Assassin. Tech key here is remembering not all products carry the same licenses. It's important to check the license you get for the product. Terry's MR, which means master resale rights. You also have personal rights. Products. Terry's R, which means resale rights. Whenever you download a product from PLR Assassin, it will carry a license.pdf-FLE or license.txt-FLE. Just check out that license FLE and see what you're allowed to do. It'll mention if you're allowed to give it away to your list, or if you're allowed to modify the content. Don't just copy and paste. Give it a twist and make it your own. Optin Pages. An Optin form is the gateway to your email instruments funnel. It's the first thing a visitor sees when they land on your Optin page. The goal of the Optin page is to have the highest possible conversion rate. If you have a niche blog, then you should have an opt-in form on your blog sidebar. Without fail. Nowadays, there's technology that lets you set up neat opt-in forms anywhere on any website you own. I'll recommend one such tool at the end of this chapter that I use personally. You can have several fields in an opt-in form, but the most important field is, of course, email address. In most cases, having just an email address field will do. You can also choose to add more fields, such as name, phone number, address, country, etc. You have to remember that your conversion rate will drop if you have more fields. That's why I recommend sticking with just an email address field, because that's all you need to communicate with your subscribers. Every niche is different and conversion rates of different opt-in pages in different niches vary greatly. What you should be most concerned about is how you monetize your list, both with autoresponders as well as POP. I've created opt-in pages that generated over 70% conversion rate. That means, if 100 people landed on my opt-in page, 70 of them would give me their email address. That's huge. You might not get such conversion rates in the first go because a lot of factors determine your conversion rate. An opt-in page has 4 important elements. Headline. Short, crisp, and hard-hitting. The headline is very important as it lies at the top of your opt-in page. Typically in a large, bold font, the headline conveys what you're giving away, and it conveys that with style and panache. It can be something like, "Unlock the power of your mind in 5 days with 5 free guided meditations." The opt-in page with this headline converted at more than 60%. Take a look at the email instruments Optin page and other places where you opted in. If that headline worked for you, then it will work for others, too. The next time you land at an opt-in page, look at the headline and try visualizing how you could make it better. Opt-in form. As I mentioned earlier, you should aim to have the least number of fields in your opt-in form. Apart from the fields, the Submit button is the next crucial element of an opt-in page. It needs to be big, bold, and the color of the button should be yellow or orange or green. Test colors, when used against a nice contrasting backdrop, create the ultimate opt-in page. Text on the Submit button should be something like, "Click here for free instant access." Images. Tease is the tricky part because it's been proven that a nice, relevant giveaway image or background image helps increase conversions drastically. However, if the image you choose is poor, overused, or not highly relevant, then it can bring down your conversion rates as well. You won't need a striking background image on all opt-in pages. If the opt-in page design is such that there's a lot of empty space in the background, then I highly recommend setting up a background image that conveys the message of your giveaway. For example, if your giveaway is about losing weight, then your background image can be a weighing scale, or a man/woman with a measuring tape around their belly, or a feet man/woman running. You get the point. If you have a nice image of the giveaway, like an ebook cover, or a video screenshot, and it blends in well with your opt-in page, only then do I suggest you use it. Subheadline/bullets. Some opt-in page designs have bullet points and subheadlines. Even though they are not required on an opt-in page, if the bullet points are able to convey the awesomeness of your giveaway, then go for it. Same with the subheadline. A standard subheadline, text written in a smaller font than the headline and placed right below the headline, is something like, "Enter your email address below to get the free report." Several web-based tools out there let you create stunning opt-in pages in minutes, without having to touch a single line of code. The most popular one among email marketers is Lead Pages. Lead Pages has more than 100 high-converting templates that you can customize, heavily using a slick web-based interface. You can split test multiple pages as well as publish them any way you want. WordPress, HTML, Facebook tabs, they give you a lot of easy publishing options as well as some cool conversion stats and reports. I use Lead Pages for creating a lot of my own opt-in pages. If you're starting out, I highly recommend you use their service. You get exceptional value for the price they charge. Pop. What happens when visitors hit submit on your opt-in page? They get taken to another page, which I call the post opt-in page or POP. In popular terminology, it's also referred to as the thank you page. I'll stick with POP. Doesn't matter what you call it. What matters is how you're monetizing that page. The number one mistake most marketers make with an email marketing funnel is they don't optimize the POP. I think it's all in the mindset. When someone looks at your opt-in page and decides to give you their email address, it means they are interested in what you have to say. You have their attention. It's an utter waste to let their attention dwindle by showing them a simple thank you message. You are literally doing a disservice by not showing your new leads something fresh and interesting they would love to see. It can be your free giveaway, or an affiliate offer, or just a banner promoting an affiliate offer. It's extremely important to monetize that page because that's where you will start recovering your investment in traffic. If your POP is set up the right way, you will start generating revenue with your list from day one. I know people who recover 100% of their cost in acquiring traffic right on the POP. That means the revenue generated with their list will be all profit. There are 3 types of POP. Redirector POP. Tease is a simple page that shows a thank you message with a countdown of 7 seconds that redirects the end user to an affiliate offer or the sales page of a product you own. It's effective because you can deliver the giveaway via the FRST autoresponder message, while promoting an offer straight up. Blog POP. For long-term funnels, I prefer the blog POP because it's not just a simple one-page, but a complete blog that's set up with multiple meaty RTO plugins. You can easily deliver any sort of content on a simple WordPress blog and add banners on the sidebar, at the footer of each post, as well as a hello bar at the top of every page promoting an affiliate offer. Info POP. Several templates are available on the Lead Pages platform that let you create simple info POPs. The main elements of that page are a thank you message along with a banner promoting an affiliate offer or a video pre-selling an affiliate offer or your own product with a button to buy that product below the video. You can also place your social buttons, FB, Twitter, G+, towards the bottom of the page. We have created a very simple tool that lets you create the redirector POP within seconds. You can FND it here, http://imcoversio.com/popberator. Installing and setting up a WordPress blog for the blog POP is also quite simple and doesn't take much time. If you want to create long-term funnels and are serious about your business, it's imperative you learn how to use WordPress because there's so much you can do with it. So much. Take the POP seriously and it will go a long way in taking your email instruments funnel to the next level. Sending email. When a person subscribes to your email list, they are automatically added to the email database I told you about. If you have a specific set of autoresponders set up in your autoresponder account, then they will start receiving those messages. Autoresponders. Autoresponders are basically automatic emails that go out to your email database whenever a parameter you have set in your account gets matched. You can set up timed autoresponders, which are the most common, which means the system will send out emails to your subscribers based on the time they joined your list. One goes out instantly, day 0, and you can set up emails to go out on day 2, day 4, and so on. You can set up several types of autoresponder parameters. You can set up if-then conditions like, if they click on email A, then send them email B after 1 day. Autoresponders have become an intricate part of every email marketer's business, because these are preset emails that are sent automatically. Automation is one of the keys to a successful email marketing business. If you have, say, 30 emails preset to go out during the 2 months after a subscriber joins your list. Then it's completely hands-off for you. Newsletters. What do you do when you find out about a brand new product you want to promote to your entire list? Or if you're launching your own product and want your entire list to know about it? Or if you've written a blog post and want everyone to know about it? That's when newsletters come handy. In their nascent form, newsletters are email blasts to your entire list. You can write an email, select which emails lists you want the email sent to, and then schedule the email to be sent at a specific date and time, or have it sent instantly. Nowadays, you can schedule your newsletters to go out at a specific time, keeping in mind the time zone difference. So if you have a newsletter scheduled to be sent at 8 a.m. tomorrow, then your Indian subscribers will get it when it's 8 a.m. Indian Standard Time. And US subscribers will get it when it's 8 a.m. there. Pretty sweet. The key to a successful email marketing business is emailing regularly. You should have at least 7 to 8 autoresponders set out to go to your subscribers over the course of 2 weeks. The first autoresponder email that goes out instantly after a person opts in should introduce who you are and what value the person will gain from being on your list, and a link to your free giveaway. You should send out newsletters at least every other day. I recommend emailing your list every day of the week except Saturday and Sunday. So that's 50 emails per week. Sending email should become a part of your daily routine. It's like how you take a shower every day. So you should send an email every day too. Mix and match information emails with product promotions. Don't just send information emails every day. Don't feel shy about sending promotional emails. Promote affiliate offers. Promote your products. Promote email advertising clicks. You need to send at least 2 promo emails every week. It will get boring at times. You will not be motivated to write an email every day if your list is small, but don't let that bother you. Leverage the power of autoresponders and newsletters. Your list is your audience and you owe it to them to reach out and communicate. They are a part of your list for a reason. Your voice will now be heard. Getting traffic. Not all traffic is equal. There are hundreds of ways to drive traffic to your opt-in page, and I've tried almost all of them. Over the years I've discovered 2 important factors that will determine your ROI and conversion rates. Targeted traffic. If you drive people interested in pet grooming to a golf swing opt-in page, then you're really doing them and yourself a disservice. The greater your targeting with traffic, the better results you'll get. So when a person searches for "I want to groom my dog" in Google and you have a sponsored Google ad that goes to a dog grooming opt-in page, that's as targeted as it gets. But the question is, how do you find a monster traffic source that can drive consistent targeted traffic to your opt-in pages? Qualified traffic. Let's say you have a Facebook page about dog grooming with a lot of fans and you publish a video in there telling them about 5 magic set dog grooming tips, and then Tell them to go to a link, which is basically your opt-in page, where you reveal 15 more unique dog grooming tips. Do you think the people who see the video and then go to your opt-in page won't give you their email address? That's what qualified means. The more you qualify a visitor before they land on your opt-in page, the higher your conversion rate will be. If you're able to drive both targeted and qualified traffic to your opt-in page, then you'll get the best conversion rates possible with a higher ROI opportunity. There are several ways to drive traffic: Facebook ads, Google AdWords, SEO, PPV, media buys, social media. The list goes on. My goal is to not confuse you with 100 traffic sources. Enough has been said about all of them already. The best traffic source for both targeted and qualified traffic, especially for building an email list, is email advertising, also called solo ads or email media. Let me tell you how email advertising works. Let's say there's this guy, John, who has an email list of 20,000 people in the weight loss niche with whom he's built a great relationship over the years. When John sends an email to his list, he gets 1,000 plus people to respond to it every single time. And let's say you asked him to promote your weight loss opt-in page. So he sends an email pre-selling your opt-in page to his entire list. So the people clicking the link in John's email land on your opt-in page and become a part of your email list. That's as targeted and qualified as it gets. But the question is, where do you find people like John? Don't worry, my friend. For I have built an entire marketplace full of sellers willing to sell high-quality clicks to you. Remember Clickumi? That's the reason we built Clickumi in the first place. Create a one-stop solution for buyers and sellers willing to engage in email advertising. Help first timers get complete and transparent access to a huge traffic source where they can control how much they spend and who they buy clicks from. Leverage the power of Clickumi to drive traffic to your opt-in pages. Copywriting Basics. Even though I can't go deeply into copywriting and the psychology behind mind-blowing copy, if you follow the simple rules I've mentioned below, you should be able to create opt-in pages that convert really well. Copywriting will come in handy in two different aspects: while writing emails, and while writing opt-in page copy. Email copywriting. The subject line is the first thing a person sees when they receive an email from you. The only goal of the subject line is to get the person to open your email. I've written subject lines that have had more than 30% open rate, and I've written subject lines that have had 5% open rates. There is no fixed rule on writing subject lines, but the best suggestion I can give you is this: look at your own inbox. Search for emails you received from other email marketers and then look at the ones you actually opened. Study the subject lines of those emails. What was different? Why did it entice you to open? Once you've looked at 20 or 30 such subject lines from that perspective, you'll start to understand how to write your own subject lines. Email body copy is an entirely different game altogether. There are a few things you need to remember. Write short paragraphs. Nothing more than 2 or 3 lines. Hit a blank space between each paragraph. Links in your email need to be highlighted and mentioned separately, not just as an anchor text to some phrase. It should be more on the lines of, click here to watch the free video. Opt-in page copywriting. I cannot stress the importance of the word free enough. Mention the word free at least 2 to 3 times in strategic locations in your opt-in page. Mention it both in your headline and your submit button. We have actually split tested a page which was similar in every way. It was just that one version of the page had no mention of the word free and the other had 2 mentions of it. No surprise as to which one converted better. The free version had a 30% better conversion rate. Although not recommended on all opt-in pages, assigning a value to your giveaway on your opt-in page has proven to help increase conversions. So you can mention something like $47 value. I've tried this strategy on some of my opt-in pages, but only when the value can be proven. If the giveaway previously has been sold at that price, or if you've taken a PLR product which almost always has a retail price, you can mention that price as the value amount on your opt-in page. Please refrain from assigning random value amounts off the top of your head. Once you start working on your opt-in pages, you will realize the best ones are short, hard-hitting, and on point. There is no need to write several paragraphs full of content, and while some opt-in pages read like a long-form letter, I don't recommend that. Your headline, opt-in form, and submit button all should be above the fold. That means a visitor shouldn't have to scroll down the page to view the opt-in form. It should be right there when the page loads. There is a lot of advanced stuff that's been shared by people who are 10x better than me. A simple Google search on email copywriting and opt-in page copywriting will suffice. Let Google be your friend and guide you. I have laid down the foundation and given you the basic rules. Sticking to these rules will be enough for you to build an awesome opt-in page. However, never stop learning and always strive to improve yourself. Next level. I call myself an experimental marketer, and that's because I love playing around with different aspects of marketing. Over the years, I've partaken in hundreds of experiments in all forms of online marketing. I've learned from the pros, and others have learned from me and become pros themselves. I wish you the same success, and one way to get massive success with your email instruments campaigns is by making subtle changes and additions that help increase your opt-in conversion rate and revenue generation several-fold. I cannot stress enough how important the following 3 points are. Split testing. The more you play this game, the more you will realize how important numbers are. Setting up effective funnels is all about mathematics. X visitors go to an opt-in page. Y number of people become a part of your email list. Z number of people buy the product you recommend on your POP. Sending regular autoresponders and newsletters helps you recover your budget, and then you start profiting from your list. Split testing is about improving Y and Z. Y is dependent on your opt-in page conversion rate. Always keep improving. Never stop improving. And the best way to improve your conversion rate is split testing multiple versions of your opt-in page and seeing what's converting better. And then improving that page even more. Complicated, you say? Not really, because several tools out there help you carry out these split testing experiments. Lead Pages has built-in split testing that works right out of the box. You can create an opt-in page inside Lead Pages, and create a different version of that page within minutes. I recommend you split test 4 important elements of an opt-in page: design, headline, sign-up button, images. The split test you should run is with 2 different looking designs of your opt-in page, with everything else kept the same. Once you've driven about 1,000 visitors, 500 to each version, then you'll have data on which is converting better. Pick that one and then split test 2 different versions of your headline with everything else kept the same. And follow the same process for the submit button, color and text, and your images. After you've sent about 5,000 visitors to your split tests, you will know with 100% certainty which version is converting the best. 10. Use the lessons from those experiments to create your future opt-in pages. That's how you grow and evolve in this industry, my friend. Exit opt-in page. Tease is something I always use with my email instruments funnels. I used to hate exit pop-ups. They are annoying. But you know what else they are? A lifesaver. One of my opt-in pages had a conversion rate of 50%. I was happy, but I knew I could do better. So I implemented an exit opt-in page with a different design and different headline. Like, tease is your last chance, and a different background image. The results were shocking. The initial opt-in page had the same 50% conversion rate, but what happened was my overall conversion rate ended up being 70%. Earlier I was getting 500 subscribers for 1,000 visitors. Now, I was getting 700 subscribers for the same 1,000 people. That's huge, considering it was a few minutes of extra work in setting it up. That's how you take a decent campaign to become a long-term profitable funnel. Lead Pages has the exit pop-up functionality built in. There's no need for you to write code. Segmentation, scrubbing, analytics. I love GetResponse and use it for most of my email marketing. They have some pretty neat features that make my life a whole lot easier. Once your email list reaches FVE views or more, that's when you should start to take these points seriously. Scrubbing basically means you're removing your inactive subscribers from your list. Let's say you have a list of 10,000 people and you've been emailing regularly to them for 2 months. You can go inside GetResponse and add a filter to see how many people have not opened and not clicked on any of your emails in the last 2 months. If a person hasn't opened or clicked a link in any email, then it's time to let them go. You delete those people from your list. It goes a long way in improving your overall open rate and click rate, and that ensures your email deliverability is top-notch. There are several ways to segment your list. You can create a segment of people who regularly open and click your emails. You can create a segment of people on your list who are from the UK and send them UK-specific emails. You can create a segment of people who were referred by a specific traffic source. For that to work, you have to pass specific parameters on your opt-in form. Segmentation comes in handy when you don't want to do a full email blast, but only target a specific set of people. Almost all autoresponder services show you cool analytics. You can check how many people open and click on your newsletters and autoresponders. You can compare the stats of two emailings side by side and then learn why one email had a better open rate. Checking stats is crucial in your learning process. It's the one thing I rely on when I want to improve my email copywriting. As I told you before, it's a numbers game. When you're looking at reports and analytics, you see proof. You see the actual numbers. Let those numbers teach you what's working and what's not. Never presume anything. Profit recycling. I was brainstorming with my mentor in Singapore a few months ago and we came up with a brilliant email marketing plan. We quickly did some calculations on a piece of paper and it seemed too good to be true. So, being the experimental marketer I decided to try it out. I even gave the plan to my team and they showed it to some of our top students. It was all hush-hush and we just waited to see the results. We recently compiled the results and it was mind-blowing. The plan worked for every single person. So much so we decided to make a full training series on the plan as well as a neat tool on how to execute it. I can hardly contain my excitement. All right, so here's the thing. The concept is simple. It's pure mathematics. Step 1. You start off with a budget. It can be $500 or $5,000 or $20,000, based on your capacity. I recommend starting off with a budget of at least $500 because that will drive a decent amount of test traffic to your funnel. Step 2. You create an email instruments funnel that's guaranteed to make money from day one. And put in some key elements in the picture that multiply your revenue. Things such as affiliate links in your emails, promoting a new product launch to your list, selling clicks via email advertising. All are very easy to execute. Step 3. You recover your investment within a few days and reinvest it to get more subscribers to your list. Let's say you make $100 every day for FVE days. You keep reinvesting the $100 for the next FVE days. So you're not actually putting in more money. You just reinvested the same $500. Step 4. You keep reinvesting the old budget. That keeps building your list exponentially while you keep generating massive revenue from your list that goes directly to your bank account. I call this the profit recycling method, and I'm so excited you're one of the first people to know about it. The entire concept relies on the fact that your email instruments funnel is heavily monetized for the highest conversion rate right off the bat. You'll need to be very active with your new formed email list when you start your profit recycling campaign, because your goal is recovering the initial budget. But make sure whatever money you're making until you recover the budget goes directly to buy more traffic for your funnel. The key here is in creating a mindset of budget fatigue, sticking to that budget, and reinvesting over and over. We have had students who recovered their initial budget on day 1 and then reinvested it completely starting on day 2. They now have a huge list simply by following this strategy. Most of them then increased their budget. The higher your budget grows, the more subscribers you add to your list with every email ad buy. It's pure magic, and your list keep growing every time you reinvest. We've also built a quick little tool that's called the Profit Recycling Manager. You get to monitor your budget, expenditures, profit, and take your email instruments to the next level. In fact, this tool is something I now use on a daily basis. It lets you enter your budget, how you're spending your money, how you're making your money, your profit margins with every campaign, and the pace at which you're growing your email list. It's a must-have tool, and we're making it better every day. The entire profit recycling method, along with the tool, is only available at emailinstruments.com. Very few people in the industry are doing this right now, and it's the perfect time for you to jump in. If there's one thing I've learned in the last 8 years, it's that when you see a new strategy that's working, you take the leap before thousands of other people start using it.